Good morning. It's Wednesday today, still dark outside, but it's going to be a brilliant day for you. Hope you have a fantastic day, hope you get everything that you want. Just a short little message for you today. I want you to think of this little thing I've got in front of me here. You see what it is? It's a little timer. Okay. Brilliant tool that I use to explain to people about how we let two thieves into our lives. Two thieves that can take away everything from us. And those two thieves are, bottom one's the past, top one's the future. Turned it upside down now. That's the future, but we don't know how much time we've got. We know how much we've used, but we don't know how much we've got left. Past and the future. Now, many people are plagued by the past, by events that have happened in the past, and this creates resentment and guilt. And when we've got resentment, so somebody may have done something that's harmed you, and you hold resentment towards that person or that organisation or whatever, and for as long as you're holding that resentment, have you ever realised that you're actually holding yourself back? And a good way to think about this is you're poisoning yourself, okay, but you're hoping that the other person's going to die, or the other organisation's going to die. But you see, we're doing it to ourselves. Holding that in, you're holding in anger, resentment, and all those kinds of things. And it's harming ourselves. It's not harming the other person or the other organisation, we're just harming ourselves. So let go of resentment. We don't need it in our lives. Guilt. Guilt is something that we'll have when we thought we've maybe done something wrong, or haven't done something that we said we were going to do, or we've let somebody down. If you're going to be constantly living in guilt, then again, you're in that negative state of mind where you're just thinking about all the things that you should have done or shouldn't have done, and they're holding you back. Because you see, the way that attraction works is that you attract what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about guilt and what you should have done, then you're just going to create more of the same. So you've got to think about this, okay? If you're already up this morning, try and change the time that you got up this morning, or take it back to yesterday. Try and change that meal you had at tea time last night. It's impossible, isn't it? We can't do it. So forget about it. It's gone. All that we can be is in the present, in the here and now. People that are living in the future, people that are worrying at the moment. There's lots of people worrying at the moment about the supposed financial crisis that's happening. The information that's being put out by the BBC and all the media outlets, and everybody's creating all this fear. So we start worrying about everything that's going to happen. But guess what? Most of the things that we worry about never happen anyway. So we're just wasting time. And if you're not feeling in a good place, you're going to be attracting bad stuff to you. We're actually we've got imagination. We've all got powerful imaginations. And imagination is one of the greatest tools that we've been gifted. But if we're using that imagination to worry about things in the future that's going to could possibly happen, okay, but we don't know yet because they haven't happened, we're using that imagination against ourselves. It's crazy, isn't it? So, what are you going to do? Are you going to be worrying about the past, what's happened in the past? Or are you going to worry about what may have happened in the future? Or are you going to live in the present? Are you going to live in the here and now? I hope you're going to choose that. Certainly way that I think these days. And I'm just going to go now and have a fantastic Wednesday, and we'll speak to you again soon. See ya.